Hello, my name is Diane Judith Nash, born May 15, 1938. Raised in Chicago, I was unaware of the discrimination facing African Americans in the South until I started attending historically black Fisk University in Nashville, Tennessee in 1959. There was signs that said white only, colored. The library was segregated, the public library, parks, swimming pools, hotels, motels. I was at a period where I was interested in expanding, going to new places, seeing new things, meeting new people, so that I felt very confined and uncomfortable. While trying to go out with my friends, the restaurant would be for black customers only and on a takeout basis, meaning I wasn't allowed to go in and black folk had to sit on the curb during lunch hour. I was not about to adhere to those ridiculous rules. I decided to create a plan of action against those unjust laws. During my spring semester, I became leader of the Nashville Student Central Committee, and we would organize sit-ins at discriminatory restaurants. While protesting, I was met with angry folks that would do anything in their power to try to remove me and my peers from the restaurant. But I wasn't about to just give up. I had already prepared for this during Lawson's workshops. With the successful sit-ins we organized on May 10th that year, Nashville became the first southern city to desegregate lunch counters. Oh, but I was just getting started. In the same year, I traveled to meet with other student activists in the South, and we formed the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, SNCC. The SNCC would work with other major organizations within the civil rights movement, like the NAACP and CORE. In 1961, the NSCC got a notice from CORE saying they were beginning the Freedom Riders. Of course, we offered to help, and it wouldn't be too long until we got the call to fulfill that request. We recognized that if the Freedom Ride was ended right then after all the violence, Southern white racists would think that they could stop a project by inflicting enough violence on it, and we wouldn't have been able to have any kind of movement for the voting rights, for buses, public accommodations, or anything after that, without getting a lot of people killed first. Me and my peers continued the Freedom Rider despite objections from powerful people like Robert Kennedy. Kennedy's assistant had come talk to me to tell me to call off the Freedom Riders, but I did not give in. In the fall of 1961, we gained another victory, and the Interstate Commerce Commission made segregation bus travel and terminals illegal. Later that same year, me and my pregnant self got arrested for contributing to the delinquency of minor, whatever that means. My attorney was no good and told me I did not need to appear in court, thus leading to my arrest. At 6 months pregnant, I faced a 2-year prison sentence. When I surrendered, I sat in the front seat of the courtroom, and the bailiff told me to move back, and I thought, I might as well be here for 2 years. I'm not moving anywhere. So they charged me with contempt of court for refusing to move to the back. However, I believe that the federal government tapped into my telephone line and overheard me when I spoke to the organization of the civil rights movement, saying I was pregnant and in jail. The court suddenly reduced my sentence, possibly scared to be at the center of another political debate. When I got home, I wrote Judge Moore a certified return receipt letter, saying in case you should change your mind and you want me, here's where you can reach me. Today, I am 86 years old and live in Chicago. Recently, in July of 2022, I was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Joe Biden. My work has remained influential, and I'm still fighting against social injustices today in my hometown.